Alright guys, what's going on? It's Dan here, and today I've got a different sort of video for you guys. So basically today I'm going to be sort of doing a news sort of video. So you're probably wondering what the hell am I going on about. So basically I've got some gaming / technology news that I've found out over the past week, and I'm basically going to be bringing that information to you guys. So it's going to be sort of a new series. I'm going to try to do it every week, so every single Sunday I'll try to make this video. Obviously if I miss a Sunday then I'll obviously try to do it every other Sunday, so every 2 weeks. But like I said, I'm going to try to do it every single Sunday, so once a week. Hopefully you'll be seeing this sort of type of video. So basically, like I said, I'm going to be searching online for some news, gaming news / technology news, and then I'll basically give you guys that news as well. And we'll sort of talk about basically things that have come up for the last week. So for example, the first thing that we're going to be talking about today is Call of Duty Ghosts 2. So basically if some news comes up through the week, I will then bring you guys that news as well. And also leave your comments in the comment section down below, basically your opinions on what I talk about. So like I said, for the first one it's going to be Call of Duty Ghosts 2. If you guys sort of don't agree with what I'm going to say, then put in the comments your sort of opinion, and also leave in the comments what sort of topic you guys want me to do for the next episode. So it's still got to be gaming / technology, but you guys might also find some pretty decent topics that you guys want to talk about. So that's sort of the introduction done, and now let's move on to the actual video, and let's talk about first of all Call of Duty Ghosts 2. So basically this has been found out in the last I think it's like a couple of days, I'm pretty sure it was, that Call of Duty Ghosts has been actually found in a gaming magazine here in the UK. So apparently someone went and brought this magazine. I'll put a sort of picture on the screen right here. Basically someone found this magazine, they was looking for it, and it said 2016 most wanted games, and then throughout the games it basically said Call of Duty Ghosts 2. Now obviously this might not be true, this could all just be a lie. The people that made the magazine could have just thought, wow, you know, they might think it's Call of Duty Ghosts 2 because before they did Call of Duty Ghosts, obviously. So the people that made this magazine might have thought that is definitely going to be the next one, so let's just put it into the magazine to start to get people to talk about it. But like I said, it might not be true. In my opinion, I don't think it's true. Now, we'll talk about the disadvantages and the advantages of it being Call of Duty Ghosts 2, and I'll also talk a little bit about my opinion. So the reason I don't think it's Call of Duty Ghosts 2 is because a lot of people hated Ghosts. So the first Call of Duty Ghosts, loads of people hated it, and basically it was getting negative feedback. No one liked it. So I feel like if they do make a Ghost 2, not many people will buy it. I may be wrong, like I said, and they may come out with a Ghost 2 and everyone might love it, everyone might buy it, and it may help the Call of Duty scene. But in my opinion, if they do make a Ghost 2, I just think some people may not buy it because of how bad the first Ghost was. So if they think Ghost 2 and they just think, I'm not even going to buy it, they may just watch the trailer, may sort of get an idea, then go and buy it. But if they make a Ghost 2, I just don't think people are going to be buying it. So basically a disadvantage is obviously, like I said, not many people will go ahead and buy it because the first Ghost, well, in my opinion, I hated it. Well, I didn't hate it, but it just wasn't really that good, especially for competitive. I'm not too sure if any of you guys play competitive Call of Duty, but for competitive Call of Duty, the first Ghost was so bad, it was terrible. It's alright for public matches, but for competitive, I don't think it's good at all. So if they do make a Ghost 2, I just think that the Call of Duty scene may go down a little bit, because over the past couple of years it has started to rise, especially after Ghost with Advanced Warfare, now Black Ops 3. I think a lot more people are starting to get back into Call of Duty, but I think if they make a Ghost 2, I think they're basically going to bring the players and the scene back down, and I just think a lot of people will stop playing the game. So an advantage of making a Call of Duty Ghosts 2 is it then allows them to keep going on with that sort of title, so they can make a Ghosts 3, maybe a Ghosts 4. Basically they can just keep going and keep improving the game, basically like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2 and now Black Ops 3. They could do the same, so obviously the first Ghost Ghost 2, Ghost 3 and even Ghost 4. But in my opinion, I just don't think that's going to happen. I think they're going to make a whole new title, so they're just going to start from scratch again. I just don't think Ghost works. I think they're just going to start from scratch, think of a brand new title and then work on from there. But again, I'm not too sure if this is true. It could just be them sort of making it up and just basically just getting people to talk about it. Like I said, in my opinion, I don't think this is true. So there is a little bit talk about the Call of Duty Ghost 2. Now let's move on to the next subject. Okay guys, so for topic 2, I'm going to be talking about the iPhone 7, or some people may think the iPhone 5SE. So the iPhone obviously 6S hasn't really been out for that long. It's been out for quite a while, but there is talks about an iPhone 7, or it may be called something different, I'm not too sure, but for now we're just going to call it iPhone 7. So the bit that I'm going to be talking about is the actual, apparently rumours is there's no headphone jack. So obviously on an iPhone there's like a 3.5mm headphone jack at the bottom, so you can obviously put your headphones in and listen to your music. There is rumours and there's also news out there that this is not going to be the case. Apparently they're going to completely get rid of the headphone jack and you have to use everything wirelessly. Now in my opinion this could happen, but I really hope it doesn't happen. So the reason I hope it doesn't happen is because if that does happen, then basically every single headphones that you use with the iPhone 7 need to be wirelessly. Now I've also seen a couple of pictures of the headphones that actually come with the iPhone 7. Well, I don't know if it comes with the iPhone 7 or you have to actually buy it. Again, I'll put a picture on the screen right here. Basically they're Beats, which Apple I think may now own / a part of the company. I'm not too sure, I don't really look into much of that, but I know that the headphones that you could buy are actually Beats. So basically if they go wirelessly to use headphones with the iPhone 7, you have to then go and buy these Beats sort of headphones. And when I seen the picture of them, I do not like them at all. They're basically like earbuds, but they sort of stick out. Obviously there's no cable or anything like that, but they're not actually like headphones, they're like earphones. And when I seen the, well, like you guys have probably already seen the picture, but I don't think they work. I just don't like them in my opinion. You guys may think different, you guys may think they look really good and you cannot wait to get the iPhone 7 with these headphones, but in my opinion I just don't think they're going to work. Now the reason I'm saying they might do this is because obviously Apple are trying to sort of push technology on and they're trying to get the like first step into the new technology. So they're basically trying to beat every other companies. So like Samsung and stuff like that, they obviously probably haven't even thought about this yet. So Apple are trying something new and basically trying to push technology, and basically if this works, then I think that in the future they will remove the headphone jack from pretty much every phone. But I just think that it won't work because like I was saying earlier, you need to go and buy new headphones. They'll be really expensive, and then obviously they're the only ones that will actually work with the iPhone 7, so you can't just use like your normal headphones. So I just don't think it'll work. In my opinion, I really hope this doesn't happen. I don't think that it won't destroy Apple, because I don't think that will ever happen. I don't think that whatever they do, I just don't think Apple will get destroyed, because obviously a lot of people out there, and especially me, I've actually got the iPhone 6 right now. I think whatever they do, people will still buy the phone, but I just don't think if they put no headphone jack and it's all wirelessly, I just don't think people will like the phone as much if they just made a 3.5mm jack. Now I can sort of see why they're doing it, because obviously they're trying, I think they said the reason is because they're trying to make the phone a lot thinner. But I sort of come up with a little bit of an idea, is why don't they make their headphone jack a 2.5mm jack and then sell 2.5mm jack headphones, or even say if you want to keep your headphones you've got right now, you could get a 2.5 to 3.5mm sort of adapter and then plug your normal headphones into that. That is my sort of opinion, that is what I would do. Obviously I think the phones are thin enough, but obviously, like I said earlier, Apple are trying to put the technology forward and trying to beat every other phone companies, so they're obviously going to try and make it bigger and thinner. But in my opinion, I don't think they'll work, but I think Apple may still do it. I think they need to look into it a little bit more. They may just be sort of rushing into it thinking, oh, wireless headphones, no 3.5mm jack, let's just jump straight into it. But I don't know, I just don't think it'll work, and I just hope hope they do put a 3.5mm jack on the new iPhone 7. So the next topic is mind control cars. Now this has sort of been out there for quite a while. I think back in December they actually sort of announced this, but I wanted to quickly talk about it because I did just find it on the internet, and I won't go into loads of detail because I don't really know much about it, but I just wanted to quickly bring it up for you guys. So if you guys don't know, I think it's over in Japan, and they've actually sort of found out that you can now control your car with your mind. So obviously right now you can't go ahead and buy these, it's just in Japan. I think it's just a prototype. But basically, if you guys don't know, there are cars out there right now that will sort of drive itself, so you don't need to touch the steering wheel, you don't need to touch the pedals, you don't need to do anything of that. But that's sort of all pre-work, I think. So I think when you get that car, I think you actually have to drive it so the car knows what to do, and then once you've done that, you can just leave it alone and it'll sort of reverse in your parking space for you. But this mind control car is basically all controlled with your mind. So if you're thinking about going, it will go. If you think about stop, it will stop. If you think about turning left, turning right, it will do basically whatever you're thinking. Now, right now I don't think this is going to work. I think technology isn't advanced enough to be able to do this. Over in Japan, obviously the technology is a little bit more advanced, but I still don't think this is sort of capable to be able to put into a car just yet. Maybe in the next couple of years, maybe if they do a little bit more research, but right now I just don't think this will work because of like safety reasons and stuff like that. Now, I'm not saying they are going to be releasing this, I'm just saying there is a car over in Japan that you can actually use your mind to control it. But basically I just don't think it's going to work because like say if you're thinking about something else, say if you're thinking about controlling the car size, so if you're thinking about going and then you just get distracted and think about something else, the car may sort of crash or go into like a sort of mode that you don't want it to, or just do its own sort of business, and then that will cause into a crash, a bad accident, someone could get injured or even death. So I just don't think this is capable to be able to go out into the roads just yet. Maybe on tracks, they need to do a lot more research into it. They need to do a lot more safety precautions before it's actually get put into a car. I think if they do a lot more research and they keep sort of using the car, getting sort of safety precautions, doing stuff like that, then it may come into cars in the future. I don't think it's going to be soon though. I think it will be like years and years and years before they're actually doing this. But like I said, I just wanted to quickly talk to you guys about that if you guys didn't know. Like I said as well, I didn't really know much about that, but I just found it out, so I thought I'd quickly bring it to you guys because again, it's a little bit more technology sort of information and news. So it might have got a little bit boring near the end because the topics I went through was obviously Call of Duty Ghosts 2, then the iPhone 7 not putting in a 3.5mm headphone jack, and then obviously the last topic was about the self mind control car. So again, it may have got a little bit boring. If you guys sort of want these videos to be a lot shorter, then I will definitely do that. But for the first episode, I just wanted to sit here and talk to you guys about a little bit of news. So like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day.